Your usual tidy job?
Like old times.
I'll take that.
Sometimes I get the feeling you don't trust me. That doesn't do me justice.
It'll do.
For your album?
To be sure you're identified as the thief.
Thanks a lot. First you make me rob that nice old lady, then you double-cross me. I always knew the SIA was an efficient organization, but don't you think that's carrying things a bit too far?
She'll get her jewels back. And the picture won't be used against you. Except by the officials of the country you're going to visit. We'll see that they get a copy immediately.
I'm going someplace?
Yes, here's your passport and your ticket.
Round trip or one way?
One way.
Oh, it's been nice knowing you. If you ever get to, Königsberg, look me up, wherever that is.
It's on the Black Sea. And you'll be back.
I will?
That's one of the reasons why we chose you for this job. Getting an agent out of the country is sometimes more difficult than getting him in.
What's the plan for re-entry?
All you have to do is to make them consider you an undesirable alien. So they'll revoke your visa. And then they'll deport you back here.
How do I go about doing that?
Just be yourself. You got your ticket, huh? We picked you for this because of your knowledge of the language, as well as your many other talents. How many do you speak, by the way?
6, counting English. Tools of the trade, you might say. Gives you a broader scope.
One more thing. Getting the information you're after is only half the battle. Getting it back to us is equally important. Understand?
Like at any cost?
At any cost.
Well, that's clear enough. See you around.
Wait a minute.
Force of hand.
Look, Al, I'm not asking you to spy. Just asking you to steal.
Monday. Come with us, please.
Why not?
Yes, Vasily. I understand the reception is important. I even understand that you are important. But what I don't understand is why you petty bureaucrats insist on turning a simple reception into a jungle of complications. Stop wasting my time with your telephone calls.
I apprehended him at the terminal, sir.
Back to your duty stations. I'm Captain Kovich. Your passport. Yeah. What do you want here? Political asylum?
A vacation, that's all. I'm waiting for cooler weather before I go back.
Where are the jewels?
What jewels?
I have ordered his luggage searched.
And if he does have them, which I doubt, then what do you do, Lieutenant? Send them back to England with our compliments and hope that Scotland Yard will promote you? Yes? Yes, Vasily, what is it now? Protocol is not my concern. Just one moment. I called you here to make one thing clear. Steal as many English jewels as you like. But as long as you take refuge here, watch yourself. Don't cause me any discomfort. For if you so much as undertip a waiter, I'll deport you. Now get out of here. Yes, Vasily. Yes.
Goodbye, Captain. Nice talking to you. Lieutenant?
For the last time, Vasily, stop bothering me with your insipid questions. Yes?
Don't you think we should put him under surveillance while he's here?
You're very efficient, Verok. Young and reasonably clever. Always the right suggestion at the proper time. Admirable for a young lieutenant who would soon, perhaps, want to become a captain.
Sir, my suggestion was only...
Yes. Well, you'd better hurry or you'll lose him. Kovich here. Taxi for Mr. Mundy.
We're being followed.
You're being followed.
I thought we were in this together, whatever it is.
How much did Vane tell you?
Just that I'm to get some information and bring it back. He didn't say who the information was to come from.
Her.
I may grow to like this assignment. Tell me more.
Her name's Melinda Brooke. She worked as a confidential secretary to one of the top men in the British anti-missile department. Cleared for security all the way to the top. One day she disappeared and turned up here working for them. That was 6 months ago.
What are we supposed to get from her?
I get it. You just get me to her and take the information back.
All right. What kind of information are you supposed to get from her?
How far along they are in the same work, how much you managed to give them. I've got a list of questions.
And you expect her to tell you whatever you want to know?
That's why we're here.
Well, look, I know this is a rough league. I've read a lot about how you guys operate.
Really? Tell me.
Torturing beautiful young girls isn't exactly my line of work.
I know what your line of work is. You do your job, and I'll do mine. There's where she'll be tonight. You can't see the house from here, but I've got a floor plan of it. They're giving a big reception. She'll be one of the guests.
Why pick a reception? Why not nail her where she works or where she lives?
Ordinarily, you can't get near her with a 10-foot pole. That's why we picked tonight when there'll be a big crowd.
Well, isn't that going to be a little difficult to take her out of there? I mean, with all those people around?
We don't take her out. All we need is 15 minutes alone with her.
And she'll tell you what you want to know.
That's right.
You don't volunteer much information, do you?
The less you know, the less they can get out of you, if you get caught.
You don't seem to be overflowing with confidence in me.
Vane said you were a big-time thief.
I had my moments.
You were in jail when he found you.
Well, we all make mistakes.
Not in this league.
Keep this for me. I'll need it later. And remember, wait for me tonight. I don't know what time I'll make it, but I'll be there.
How are you going to shake Verok?
The less you know, the less they can get out of you if you get caught. I'm surprised at you, Lieutenant. You've been following me.
Your interest in jewels apparently knows no bounds, Mr. Mundy.
Can't a peace-loving tourist visit this country and view some of your historical artifacts, even if they happen to be the crown jewels of the old royal family?
I'm surprised a man of your reputation isn't more cautious. In any event, I'm deporting you tomorrow morning.
Captain, I haven't done anything.
Mr. Mundy, I am an overworked, unappreciated servant of the state faced every day with the complex and demanding problems of our society. Many of these problems defy solution, but you do not. You I can handle, so I deport you.
Captain, you can't do this to me.
That's precisely the point. I can. And then I don't have to concern myself whether your interest in our crown jewels is professional. I eliminate you and that question.
Well, I guess there's not much point in arguing. Take these off and I'll go back to my hotel.
You will stay here, in jail.
I suppose policemen are the same everywhere. Always one idea. Lock him up. Don't ask me how. Maybe it's my criminal nature looking for punishment. But I had a feeling I'd end up in jail. My compliments to the chef. Tell him I'll place my dessert order later.
And that's all there is.
Well, perhaps it's just as well. Have to watch my waistline. Besides, I generally like to have a little snack around midnight.
You Americans. Always with jokes.
You mean the kitchen closes after dinner?
Everything closes. This is not a hotel with room service.
Then I won't see anybody until breakfast?
That's right. 7 o'clock in the morning.
Is this cab taken?
Any trouble?
Not as long as I'm back by daylight.
Here are the floor plans. What do you think?
It looks like a nice place to rob, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Well, we're not going to rob it. We're just going to get inside.
Pity. You got my cigarette case?
Believe me, it'll be well guarded.
That accent of yours. You're a native of this country, aren't you?
Wondering why I'm working for your side?
I figure that's none of my business.
I'm not working against my country, just the party that's running it. What's that? Truth serum for Melinda Brooke. There's our pigeon.
The floor plans are accurate. There's an alarm system for every floor, including the cellar.
They're accurate.
I'll meet you in the cellar. Make like a chauffeur. Sneak a drink in the kitchen.
What do you know about real chauffeurs?
I robbed a lot of very rich people.
Can you handle it?
We've got to be able to trip the switch. Close the circuit. That'll make the alarm go off. Here. In case there's any trouble, we pull on the line. Everybody checks to see what's wrong down here. And we hit the road. I hope.
Remember.
I know. I'm expendable. You don't have to remind me. Get on the dumbwaiter. There's a bedroom to the left of the stairs on the second floor. I'll meet you there. Feed the line up. Tie it onto the top of the chute.
How are you going to get the girl upstairs?
The less you know. Excuse me. Miss Brooke.
Yes?
You're wanted on the telephone.
Oh,
In the study.
excuse me. I don't see any phone.
Oh, there isn't any. I made that up to get you away from your group of secret admirers.
Why?
Well, I could say it's because I wanted to spend a few moments with you alone. But unfortunately, it's in the line of duty.
What kind of duty?
My chief wants to see you. He asked me to arrange it so that the other guests wouldn't know.
Your chief.
Captain Kovich. He's upstairs.
What does he want to see me about?
Well, he doesn't confide in me. He just gives me orders, generally in a rather peremptory tone.
Tell him I'll see him later, after the reception.
Well, it was a nice job while it lasted.
You mean he'd really fire you if I don't see him now?
There are 3 VIPs with him that he wants you to meet. If you don't appear, Captain Kovich will be embarrassed in front of his guests, for which someone will pay heavily. You're too important and too beautiful. So therefore, Miss Brooke, my career is in your hands.
You put it quite appealing. Men usually try to impress a woman with how important, powerful they are.
I would have tried that, but I didn't think I could fool you.
Is it very important to you to keep your job with Captain Kovich?
It's a living. And every so often you get to meet an attractive woman.
You're in the wrong department. You shouldn't be in security. You should be in the diplomatic corps.
After you.
This is some juvenile.
I have to say, she certainly doesn't look like a defective. Not with legs like that.
This will keep her out for a couple of days. At first, they'll think she's in a coma. By the time she comes around, we'll be long gone. Now listen to me. Relax and listen to me very carefully, Melinda. I want to know the extent of their research. I want to know what information you gave them and how they used it.
I don't seem to see Miss Brooke.
She was summoned to the phone in the study.
There is no phone in the study.
Now the target selection control. Homing device. Is it radar or heat sensitized?
Heat. Sensitized.
This is Captain Kovich. Open this door at once. Open this door, I say.
No one is to come in or go out until I return with the commanding officer. By order of Captain Kovich, open the gate.
Yes, sir. On the gate.
Baby. We're stuck with each other.
Wake up. Wake up. Captain Kovich wants to see you.
What for?
He did not say.
What about breakfast? Doesn't that come with the room?
You can eat later.
I'll never patronize this place again.
Kovich here. Not now, Vasily.
Good morning, Captain. How are you this bright, sunny day?
Your things are in there, Mr. Mundy, including a return airplane ticket. Your plane to Lisbon leaves in 1 hour. If you're not on it, I'll lock you away permanently.
Don't worry, Captain. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
Kovich here. Well, keep looking. That girl must be found. Do you hear me?
I'll take it.
I beg your pardon?
I said I'll take it.
I'm afraid these people were here first.
Oh. It's for my uncle. He picked it out himself just a week ago. I didn't know then I'd need it so soon.
Let him have it. He is a good nephew.
Oh, thank you. For both of us. Thank you. Can you take it to the airport?
I don't understand.
My uncle died in Lisbon.
That will be extra.
Money is no object.
Over there. Much obliged. That's fine. I told some people I'd meet them here.
I want to know exactly what was said to her, every single word. It may have been some sort of code.
I tell you, I don't remember exactly. He just said she was wanted on the phone in the study. No more, no less. He was a very presentable-looking young man. I had no reason to be suspicious of him. In fact, just the opposite. I noticed that his suit was very well cut, English material.
I'm not interested. Did you say English material?
It looked like it.
Would it by any chance be black with a pinstripe?
Yes, how did you know?
It is not possible. I woke him this morning in his cell.
About 6 feet tall, regular features?
Yes, I would say so.
I tell you, I saw the guard open the cell door.
Guards have been bribed before. I want the 6:02 flight to Lisbon held until I get there.
Two bears and two monkeys going to Thank you.
One coffin. No contents. To Lisbon.
A coffin?
Is there any rule against that?
No, it's just unusual. Nobody ever sent an empty coffin out of the country before that I know of.
Well, I'm a manufacturer. I want my company to study the workmanship of this particular model. Your country makes the finest coffins in all of Eastern Europe.
Really? I never knew that.
Well, I guess practice makes perfect.
Leather goods I knew about, and copperware. But coffins? The finest in Eastern Europe, you say?
The finest. Thank you.
Not that way. Porter, flight 602.
Wait a minute. I'm not through with this.
It's already been stamped. It has to go aboard.
I want someone to see it first.
Take it away.
Tell the dispatcher I'm here and check the passenger's terminal.
We've got a problem. It's an idea, but that won't help solve it.
All of these. 3, 4, 5. Be careful, he is cranky. Willie, be a good boy.
Go on, Willie. Good bear. Go on. Go on. Go on, Willie.
How do those bureaucrats expect me to run an airport? Huh? Do they not know that airplanes have a schedule to keep?
Where is she?
You didn't have to come down to see me off. A basket of fruit would have been enough.
I give you 5 seconds to answer my question.
You wouldn't shoot me?
No?
No, because if you did, you wouldn't find out where she is.
Would you prefer to be taken to headquarters, where I can assure you we will get the information we want from you? And I can also assure you that she will not get out of the country, whatever you might do. No planes will leave the ground unless I tell them to do so, and I won't do so until she is found.
You think of everything, don't you?
And you will also tell me the identity of the man I shot at the reception last night. But that can wait. Right now, I'm concerned with Miss Brooke. For the last time, before I turn you over to less patient interrogators, I think my question has been answered. I trust for your sake that she has not been harmed. If you have harmed her...
Yes, he's here. For you. Okay. Yes. Yes, this is the director of the airport. Oh, Captain Kovac. Yes, Captain. Oh, thank you, Captain. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Last call for flight 602 to Lisbon. Last call.
You! The plane for Lisbon has been cleared. Get the baggage on at once. Here. Take this first. Careful. She's cranky.
Control. As soon as they load the last of the baggage, clear them onto runway 1.
Who gave clearance on that aircraft?
Captain Kovac.
Where is he?
I surely don't know.
Captain Kovac?
What is it?
We brought a unit of reserves to search the terminal.
And you've never been under my command before, have you?
No, sir.
You must understand, I demand instant obedience.
Yes, sir.
Arrest this man, he's a defector.
Take your hands off!
Quiet, traitor! Take him to my office.
You fools, he is not...
If he says another word, silence him.
I tell you he is not...
Well done. You're a credit to your uniform. Take him away.
Tower, quickly!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your new captain speaking. How is she?
She's all right. What are you doing here?
I came by to see her. Anything wrong with that?
I suppose not. Why all the concern, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, you know how it is when you travel with somebody, you get to know them. She's a very exceptional girl, you know.
That's true.
Tell me, what's the story on her? Was she being blackmailed, held against her will? Did they threaten her family? What was it?
I think you should hear it from her.
Hello. Are you feeling better? Oh, I'm Al Monday. We met at the reception, remember?
You're the one who brought me out.
Right. Well, it's nothing that any red-blooded American hero wouldn't have done.
You ruined everything. Just when I was going to get paid.
Paid?
Paid. Money. Why do you think I did it? For nothing. Nothing.
Quite a noisy reunion.
You could have told me.
I thought you'd like to see it for yourself.
Well, it just goes to prove. These days you can't trust anybody.